What's up guys, Frank Fulci back again with another weekly haul, unboxing, and collection update video. Before we jump into today's pretty big haul, make sure you guys click on the subscribe button and also click on the bell icon for notifications of all future uploads. Welcome back to the channel guys. Pretty decent haul. I know it's been a couple of weeks. I always say weekly in my beginning spiel, but I don't know. I'm filming this on my lunch break actually. I'm working from home today. It's Friday when I'm filming this. I don't know when else I was going to do this. I've just been freaking super busy because even though I'm not really doing work on my house as of late, my parents bought a new house and just been over there painting every room in their house every weekend for the last few weeks. So yeah, figured I'd do this when I have a chance, which is, like I said, now on my lunch break. Anyway, pretty big haul here. I'm sure there's going to be some splicing of video here unless I can get this done in the 23 minutes that my stupid ass camera allots me. Still not sure why after 23 minutes it just shuts off. I can't record any further than that, and that's just a feature of this camera. There's no way to turn that off or change that or anything. But anyway guys, let's jump into it. A bunch of Amazon stuff, which I don't know what the hell they are, and then two packages from Scream Factory, and then a Severin. So let's just jump into the Amazon stuff. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Like I said, it's been a couple of weeks, so hopefully everyone's doing good out there. Oh god, there's a couple things in this one. Get out 75 notes. 75 notes here. Oh dear Lord above. Hey Frank and Joe, I actually haven't seen many... Whoa! This man says he hasn't seen many Friday the 13th movies. Oh my god. And I know very little about this movie. So, first up, Friday the 13th on 4K. Thank you, brother, for sending this over to me. Yeah, obviously, I mentioned it over on the channel before in the past, but Friday the 13th, the entire franchise, is what got me into horror movies. I used to be scared of everything as a kid, and then me and my sister, as I got a little older, I think I was like 13 or so, decided, hey, let's go to the rental store. This is when we used to rent shit back in the day, and it was still on VHS, so we would rent 2 VHSs at a time in the Friday franchise. So Friday 1 and 2, watch those, return them, get 3 and 4, and so on. At that point, because it was a while ago, Jason X wasn't even out yet, so we got up to, you know, what is it, Jason Goes to Hell is the one before that. But anyway, guys, yeah, needless to say, there's a nostalgia factor here, but even if there wasn't, Friday the 13th is fucking fantastic regardless, and very happy to own it in 4K, so thank you for that, brother. And this other one that he says he doesn't know much about is Piggy. I actually have heard mixed things about, well, for the most part, I've heard it's pretty good. I believe this is a Spanish film. It is a release from Magnet, and I have been on and off over the years collecting Magnet releasing titles. Sarah's a teenager whose excess weight makes her the target of incessant bullying. One day she flees a clique of mean girls who torment her at the town pool, only to stumble upon them being brutally kidnapped by a stranger. When the police begin asking questions, Sarah keeps quiet. Intrigued by the stranger and interest that's mutual, she's torn between revealing the truth and protecting the man who saved her. Sounds pretty fucking good, and like I said, I've heard mostly good things about this, so pretty excited about that. So awesome, thank you for that, man. Here's another Amazon package. Oh, this is one I'm actually pretty excited about. Oh my god, all these notes are always, like, they're all fucking crumbled up and shit now. It's a very interesting movie. Yeah, I don't know much about this other than I know it came out a while ago called Twixt, I believe was the original title, or maybe this is the original title and that was the changed title, but this is actually a Francis Ford Coppola movie that I knew existed at one point, then I forgot about it, and then they released this new version and I was reintroduced to this even being a film. So they're calling this Betwixt Now and Sunrise, the authentic cut. Of course, this stars Val Kilmer, Bruce Dern, and Elle Fanning. Now, it originally came out in, yeah, couldn't tell you. I don't see an original release date on here. I don't know. Anyway, this is a new release, like I said, authentic cut. It also special feature Twixt, a documentary by Gia Coppola. or Coppola, Francis Ford Coppola. Yeah, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this? I believe this is like a vampire movie or something, but I could be very wrong about that. So you guys always know better than me. Next up, another Amazon. Just throwing the trash on the floor for the time being. Oh. There, we got some long notes here. Hey Frank, enjoy the book. Extreme horror makes one appreciate life's subtleties. You are right about that. Good brother Andy. Yes, another one from a new author, at least in my realm, my book reading time. Judith Sonnet. No One Rides for Free. If you guys have been watching the channel, you know I recently read something akin to Revulsion, I believe it was called, and it was just a collection of short stories. I believe this is the same. If not, it's just a novella of, you know, No One Rides Free. No, it seems to be... Let's see. Jody was driving her children to college when the man got in their car. Uninvited, unwanted, and unhinged. The man has no name, but he does have a gun, a knife, and a bag of toys. Toys. What starts as a forced ride into the desert, Jesus, escalates into a disturbing series of crimes and assaults. Jody and her children will soon pray for death. To avoid dying of shock, keep repeating, it's only a book. It's only a book, it's only a book. Very homage to some old school grindhouse movies back in the day. Warning, this story features disturbing violent crime. So it is novella, but Judith Sonnet is a beast with the fucking extreme horror. So very excited to have this. Very short, 135 pages, large font, large line height, kerning, whatever you guys want to call it. I should be able to read that shit in one sitting. As you guys can see behind me, I set up a little bookshelf. It's not even all the books that I have. Clearly, most of them are still in my parents' house, but that's all the books that I've accrued while I've been in this house. So, figured I'd put it there. Here's one more from Amazon. This is a box this time. As I slice my fucking dick off with this knife. Oh God. Let's see. Oh, this one is in a bag. This one is in a bag. Gift bag here. There is an envelope with a note, but the note should also be on here. Frank, I'm relatively sure it's a few months until Christmas, though I've been wrong before. Until Christmas or past Christmas? What is this? What is this? Oh, never too late to celebrate Christmas or too early, depending on how you look at it. Thank you, brother, for sending this. We actually spoke about this, I believe, in messages back and forth, Andy. Christmas Bloody Christmas, the newest one from Joe Bigos. Andy was actually cool enough to send me a couple of interviews about, or a link from Joe Bigos about this, that he was doing an interview about this, rather. And, yeah, if you listen to those interviews, he actually says it in multiple interviews, so his story stays the same. This was originally, he wrote as a treatment for a remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night. And the producers and everybody were like, nah, this is nothing like the original. And he was like, yeah, that's the point. So then he just made it on his own. And yeah, it is nothing like that. But yeah, very good movie. I definitely am excited to rewatch this. If you guys don't have the Blu-ray, it's streaming on Shudder as well. So very excited about this. Thank you very much, brother. That's awesome. And another box. This is the last Amazon one, and then we jump into the stuff that I do know what it is. Severin Scream Factory. Let me cut off more parts of my body here. Oh, God. Oh, a box inside a box inside a box inside a box? That's sick, bro. Let's see if this note that's going to spoil it for me, because it's a box inside a box. Hey, Frank, enjoy. Getting one of these in a box is much better than having one pop out of somebody's chest. What the hell? I'm pretty sure I know what that is, judging by that note, but knowing what I put on my Amazon wish list recently. Here we go, guys. Another fucking Funko Pop for the collection. Xenomorph. This is a 40th anniversary celebration of the Alien franchise. Of course, had to have a Xenomorph in the collection. I believe, I could be wrong, but this may be, nah, they had to have done other Xenomorphs Funko Pops before, right? Other alien Funko Pops. Anyway, Xenomorph, then Riley in Spacesuit is another one that's available. So let me know in the comments below if there are other alien Funko Pops available. Has to be, right? Like, come on. Can't be the first time they've done one. But anyway, fucking awesome. Thank you for that. I will put that there between my books for now. Oh dear, no, not like this. Yeah, let's jump into these boutiques. This one is from Severin. Now, Severin's doing this thing that it's pretty cool, actually. I've got an email, 2 more emails since I've ordered this, actually, about other films, but they're doing these, like, oh god, cheese doodles everywhere. It's fucking cheese doodles, bro. They do these, like, 2-day sales, like, quick flash sales of certain releases that, and the prices are pretty good. Like, instead of retail, which is, like, $34.95 and above, always, usually, they're like, oh, $20, and then you gotta pay for shipping, unfortunately, but still worth it, in my opinion. I didn't pull a trigger when I got those other 2 emails about it, because they just weren't movies I was really interested in, but this one, with a limited edition slip and all that, La Noche de la Ira, I believe it's also called Blood Hunt, but the Peckinpah influence is evident. It's like a hyperbolic version of the most dangerous game with generous doses of sordid 70s American rural terror films. Interesting. This is the back. Blood Hunt. I don't really know shit about this, to be honest. The American disc premiere, 1985, director Javier Elorrieta fused the brutal realism of the Quinky genre with American-style rural revenge to create one of Spain's most significant shockers of the decade. When a troubled city doctor relocates to a remote village, he'll discover that a horrific tragedy in the town's past is commemorated by hunting teen addicts as human prey. Augustin Gonzalez, Aldo Sambrel, Lola Gauss, Tarell Pavez, and Yolanda Ventura co-star in what La Abbadia di Berzano calls daring cinema brought to life by a magnificent cast, now featuring a new 2K scan from the original negative for the first time ever in America. Interesting, guys. Very interesting. Anyway, definitely thought it was worth to pick it up for that sale price, and yeah, I'll see when I get to throw that on. But pretty excited about that. Of course, under the white cheese doodles, there are millions of stickers that Severin always includes. Next, one of 2 orders that I put in for Scream Factory, Shout Factory, whatever. I'll tell you why. One was, and that's the second one, but this one was going out of print titles. I believe they're all IFC titles that I've never picked up before now. Man, way too big of a box for 3 fucking Blu-rays. Anyway, 3 Blu-rays? There's the invoice, but yeah, they were pretty fucking cheap. These were cheap going out of print titles, so I figured let me get them before they officially go out of print. Of course, the price is not on here, but yeah, okay. They were like $9.99, $11.99, something like that. So again, all 3 are IFC titles, and I'm pretty excited about this. Actually, this one is not, but anyway, IFC Midnight, Darkness Rising. Don't know anything about this. Tara Holt, Bryce Johnson, and Katrina Law. Don't know any of those people by name, even. But it looks like we have fucking Ted Raimi in here, too. At least I see him here. Anyway, we'll see how this is. Again, gotta beef up the Scream Factory collection when I can. Rent-a-Pal, I'm actually excited about this. Supposedly Will Wheaton is good in this shit. Will Wheaton plays one of the scariest villains of the year. I'll be the judge of that. This came out in 2021. So again, another IFC Midnight, obviously distributed by Scream Factory. And then this one, I guess, is not IFC, but it is just one of these other like indie movies distributed by Scream Factory. But that's Ambition. It can kill you. Sure can. Anyway, this one looks like it has Lynn Shay in it because she does everything. It's directed by Bob Shay, so there you go. From Robert Shea, the producer of Nightmare on Elm Street, comes a deviously engrossing thriller that will keep you guessing and squirming to the final frame. Interesting. Who else is in this, guys? Special appearance by Lynn Shea as Evil. Who the fuck knows? Alright, guys, the next one is the more exciting one for me in terms of the Scream Factory stuff. And look, I will get this done in less than 23 minutes, so no splicing together of videos for me. Let me cut off the remaining fingers that I have. And a nipple. Just to show you guys the cool movies I got. Oh, shit. Here we go. This is the one. This was actually dating back to February. Now it's fucking March 10th, but in February they had their Valentine's Day sale like they always do, so this box has been sitting here for a while, but man, very excited about all of these actually. God damn, yeah, these are fucking awesome. So, some 4Ks, some Blu-rays. These are focused on... Nah, there was a lot of shit on sale, so I'm not even gonna say. I thought there was like mainly focused on 2000s movies, which I guess anything after 2000 up till now technically is that? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore, guys. But first up, we have Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day to You on 4K. I believe, I'm pretty sure. No, actually, I don't own these on Blu-ray. I remember for a while I was going to buy them, and then Scream announced that they were putting out on 4K, so I was like, alright, hold the phone. Don't need to buy the Blu-rays. And then, of course, I didn't pre-order these or anything, so I'm not sure if they originally came with slips. They might have, and these may be the first ever Scream Factories that I own now in my collection without their original slips. But let me know in the comments below if these came with slips originally and how sad I should be about that. But anyway, happy to have them on 4K. It's been a while since I've revisited these. I actually like them both. They're both pretty different films from one another. If you've seen them, you know what I'm talking about. More of a slasher, Groundhog Day type of thing. And this one's more like Back to the Future, sci-fi, comedy, thriller. But I enjoy them both for what they are, so take that for what you will. Next up, guys, one I have not seen. Killer Party, dedicated to the class of '86. By the end of the dance, some of the sorority sisters were dead on their feet. I love this cover art. This is 1986, of course, like I said, dedicated to the class of '86. In April, it's April Fool's Day. Here we go. And the Sisters of Sigma Alpha Pi believe they've found the perfect place to throw a party, the abandoned fraternity house where a guillotined pledge once lost his head in a hazing gone awry. But shortly after their revelry begins, the student body count starts to rise as the vengeful pledge returns from the grave and makes it a party to die for. Stop that. Featuring appearances by Paul Bartel and Martin Hewitt, and the debut of Joanna Johnson, who would graduate a year later in her long-time best-known role on The Bold and the Beautiful. Killer Party was written by Barney Cohen, Friday the 13th, the final chapter, and directed by William Fruitt, The House by the Lake, Spasm's Funeral Home. There are interviews and things of that nature as special features, so excited for another 80s supernatural slasher, you say? Next up, I believe this is one that just came out. Nah, probably not. I don't know. I never can keep track of this shit anymore, but I know from time to time Scream Factory will do these things like surprise title announcement. It's available now. Limited to 7 copies. Buy it now or die. Anyway, this may be one of those, maybe not. I was lucky enough to grab it. I have most of those. I think I might have only missed a couple over the years, but Stripped to Kill and Final Judgment. Of course, had to get this Brad Dourif. 2 movies I haven't seen, of course, because I never see anything. Yeah, I'm not going to read the whole thing here, but 1987 for Stripped to Kill and Final Judgment 1992. So, pretty excited about this, guys. Again, love adding stuff to my Scream Factory collection. These next 2 especially. Here's one that did come with a slip, of course. That is Cursed. So happy to finally have grabbed this. This is actually one of the few Wes Craven movies I've not seen. Written by Kevin Williamson, who I believe was behind things like Witchboard, Night of the Demons, things like that. So let me know if I'm making all that up too, but packed with even more intense thrills than audiences experience in theaters. The included unrated version brings you terror of werewolves as never before. Christina Ricci, Jesse Eisenberg. I didn't even know this motherfucker Eisenberg was in it. Joshua Jackson. Wow, that's awesome. Judy Greer and Milo Ventimiglia find themselves caught up in an unimaginable horror. Yeah, so Wes Craven and Kevin Williamson also was the team that brought us Scream, of course. Very excited about this. Like I said, I wanted to get this when it was first announced, just never pulled the trigger on it. Happy that it still came with the slip, so I didn't miss out on that one, but yeah, fucking excited to finally have this, man. Again, the price was good, as was the price on this one. This is the last of that package, so last one for the haul. Finally picked up Dog Soldiers 4K. I'm hoping this is way better than the fucking Scream Factory previously released Blu-ray, because that shit was unwatchable as far as I remember. I think I had it on for like 10 minutes, realized I couldn't see a goddamn thing because it was so pitch black. And they didn't like release replacement discs or anything. That's just how the release was. So I'm hoping this is better. If you guys have this and have watched it, let me know in the comments below how this is. I am planning to throw this on soon, hopefully, but I always say that. You guys know that. And yeah, but if you don't know about Dog Soldiers, fucking fantastic. Neil Marshall. I recently watched Neil Marshall's The Lair. Worth one watch, but know that it's nowhere near one of his better ones. His older movies are just so much better. Centurion, Dog Soldiers, obviously fucking The Descent, and The Descent 2. Doomsday was another good one. He's directed a couple of episodes here and there of Game of Thrones, so he knows what he's doing. It's just the budget for his newer movies are not great, apparently. So yeah, The Lair was not that good. Again, it was fine for what it was, but anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for stopping by and watching, along with me as I open these things up. Awesome stuff. Funko Pop, that's behind me. A new book. And some fucking awesome movies from everywhere. Amazon gifts, thank you, brother. Magnet releasing, Friday 4K, Severin, Scream Factory, IFC, via Scream Factory, all sorts of cool shit. Let me know in the comments below which one of these releases is your favorite. What of this stuff have you picked up yourself? And that's it. Let me know anything else you guys want to talk about, of course, in the comments below. Social media links down below, Amazon wishlist down below, all that good shit, Goodreads, Letterboxd, all that stuff. I've been trying to be better with reading again recently. I'm reading Night Shoot right now, which I was gifted recently, so about halfway through that. So yeah, picking up on reading again here and there. That's it, guys. Until next time, peace out and be good.